Home inspections. Hey, let's talk about home inspections today. My name's Alex. I'm a realtor here in South Placer County. I sell houses all around the Sacramento market. And as a listing agent, I'm telling all of my sellers to go and get their inspections done prior to list. Let's go in and talk about it. So, the inspections, we have whole house inspection, pest, HVAC, pool, solar, roof. The list goes on. If you're on a well, if you're on land, I'm a big land and ranch guy. We have our well and septic, all these things, you need to get them done ahead of time. If you're getting ready to list your property, what I like to do is go in 60, 90 days before you list your property and we get all these inspections done. If you're on a septic tank, it's customary for the seller to maintenance the septic before you list it. That way you have a clear septic report. Same thing with the well. You go and get it tested. Is the well water good? What is your gallons per minute? When you're looking at your whole house inspection, well, there's a whole nother can of worms with the whole house inspection. You've lived in your house, I don't know, 10, 20 years, whatever it is, and you just don't see things through the lens of a home inspector. Of course, you have dry rot issues, you got water, you got electrical issues, and what I find is a lot of do-it-yourself improvements that have gone on during your ownership of the house, where you just haven't touched them up. You just haven't wrapped them up. You haven't put that switch cover on. Maybe you have some plumbing that isn't quite up to code. Whatever it is, I like to get those done ahead of time. Now, one of the biggest ones that's come about in the last 20 years, and I've seen it kill more transactions, more real estate transactions than anything, are these solar systems. I mean, these solar systems are becoming a real headache for us because we find that they're not being maintained correctly. We don't know if they're generating the amount of power that they should be. And we're looking at true ups that are equivalent to what the utility bill would be. So solar is a big one. So I'm just trying to get across to you. If you're a home seller, you're getting ready to list your house, let's take a look at your house from the through the lens of a home inspector. Start out with a whole house inspection. If the whole house inspection comes back and they say, hey, we got electrical issues, well, we're going to get an electrician out there. Um, Same thing with the pool. I run into a lot of pool issues. Well, let's get the pool inspector out there and get them to issue a report. Each report that you issue on it gives you a layer of E&O insurance and what I call deniability. Yeah, hey, I had it inspected. I'm letting you know everything I know about this property. Um, and then, like I say, for your do-it-yourselfers, really important you get these inspections done so you can wrap up all those projects that you started, but you're just going to finish that thing, but you weren't quite there. So I hope this helps. Like I say, it's something I run into often when I'm listing a house. On the buyer side, I tend to leverage those into getting some price reductions, seller credits, leveraging into the condition issues on the house. I did have a case last year where I was the listing agent on the house. The buyer and I don't know why we got together, but I ended up listing the house again to sell it. And when the pest report came in, there was like $25,000 worth of pest work. And he's like, hey, Alex, how come we didn't know about this? Well, I went back to the previous pest report. And on that pest report, there was 21,000. It's just the problem grew by another $4,000. So just another example, I could go on, but inspections are your friends when you're buying and selling a house. And like I say, if you're going to go in and list your house, get together with me. I have inspectors I use. You can use whoever you'd like, but I'm just trying to impress upon you the importance of having qualified inspectors go in and issue your reports so you can address these issues before you get it on the market, before you get it into contract, and before a buyer can come back and use that as a negotiating tool. So I hope you found this helpful. Again, my name's Alex. I'm with eXp Realty. I'm here in the Sacramento market, and I sell homes in this market every day. So if you have questions, just let me know.